The last time I'll be live today, but today we launched Perfectly Imperfect, which is an anthology of 42 women sharing their heartfelt stories. And in the Zoom today, many of us that were getting excited about the launch and getting all our instructions for the day and how it would go, we all indicated that we felt like maybe our stories weren't enough, that our stories were just basic, just everyday stories. Why would anyone want to hear what we had to say? What was important enough about me and my little chapter story to bring to the world to share with other women? And after talking and hearing these other women's stories, we all kind of realized that apart, maybe we're just one story. But together, we've created this incredible community of women and stories of strength and of braveness and of putting ourselves first and of walking a path that maybe we had never walked before. And what we've created is a community of women who are ready to support other women as they take their extraordinary steps in their ordinary journey. And that is truly what the heart of this book is about. And I'm super excited to go home and curl up and start reading it. I'm ready to get into it. I've been kind of thumbing through some of the chapters and just looking at titles, and I'm really excited to get in and read these stories that other women have shared. So right now, without further ado, I have shared in my lives today, I have shared the opening, the foreword. I've shared from one of the collaborators who started this journey. And now I'm going to read a small snippet of my own chapter, which is very tough for me to do, very tough. But you can grab yours, this little QR code right here. Ooh, fancy little QR code. You can take your camera, click on that, and that will take you right to the link tree for all the countries that this book is available. For today and tomorrow only, it is available on Kindle for the discount price of $1.99. Amazon does that with launches because that is how they keep track of algorithm and sales. So they just launch in Kindle. We will talk about other forms later, but for today, myself and the other women in this book would appreciate your $1.99 purchase of the Kindle, because that is how we get to that international bestseller tag that we would all really love to wake up to tomorrow. So I'm going to read just a little snippet of my chapter now from Perfectly Imperfect. At the pandemic's start, healthcare workers were deemed heroes. Hearts adorned homes and businesses to support us as we walked headfirst into the storm, protected only by reused masks and thin paper gowns. Our administration told us we were in this together as we faced unprecedented challenges and changes. We had to pivot on the fly and be flexible. We saw patients in their cars, we learned about telehealth and created new protocols in a matter of days, all while hearing the horrors of what our colleagues were experiencing in larger cities. Our hallways and exam rooms were empty. It was eerie and felt like the calm before a storm. For a year, we navigated a new kind of healthcare. We listened to daily updates from governors and the Surgeon General. We listened to local authorities and adjusted everything about how we ran our daily operations. As the pandemic progressed, we continued to do more with less, but our exam rooms became more volatile. Politics and the news intermingled with ever-changing guidelines, making our offices feel more like a battle zone than a safe space. We faced skepticism at best and abuse at worst, and healthcare jobs were being eliminated at a never-before-seen rate, and the stability of the field came into question. I understood this to be the case nationwide. No one was hiring nurse practitioners. We were being let go. I was being let go. The conversation swirled around me. I was not sure I was following the words being tossed out by the administrators in the room. I just heard bits and pieces as my brain raced to process what I was being told. Pandemic, budget, downsize, sad, sorry. I'll cancel your afternoon appointments. I'll help you pack your things. What would I do? How would I rebound from this? And how would I tell my husband and my kids that everything has changed? She believed she could. My life's mantra. These words have played through my head in every challenging moment of my adult life. Fine. Now stuffed in a box in the trunk. What could they mean to me now? What was left? Where do I go? Who am I now? If not this, then what? I tossed, turned, cried, and vented for 2 weeks, and then I decided to stop. My role in that one place did not define me. They took away my job, not my compassion. They did not take away my drive. They did not take away my strength. I decided then and there to be the woman I am, turn the page, and start a new chapter. This was the challenge I needed. After all I had said, I can't be stagnant. She believed she could, so she did. And that is just a tiny little snippet of my chapter and the 41 other chapters that are a part of this beautiful book. Go ahead, like I said, grab your copy here today. Help us become international bestsellers. The $1.99 Kindle special price will last for another 12 to 24 hours, just depending on how well we do. And I am thankful for everyone who has watched my lives and followed up and watched my replays. And I'll be back with some updates later on tonight as I get them. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.